G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio. We've got Will, we've got Mojo, we've got who was it that got swapped in and traded out? Kraus is here, but
no, we
traded out a Kraus for a stew.
I'm here though.
We've traded. We bought a stew, and we had to sell Zuri and Exterminator.
That's probably a trade up, isn't it? No, hang on. There's lots of biters. No, we needed a Zuri.
How much did you sell them for?
One stew.
One unit of meat.
I'm sorry to hate on you, Stu, but I don't know if you're worth two people.
Me neither.
Yeah,
oh, hang on. Exterm hasn't showed up in like a week.
Isn't that Will's logic anyway?
And yeah, I'm riding the invisible train.
Are those ships? Yes, they are. We gotta stand back on this.
We do need another ship though, because there's an odd number. If they're loading and unloading.
I have one in my inventory. Really? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madhouse, mate. It's a little bit crazy around here with artillery traits. Sorry, Iron Train, you cannot come here. I am actively gonna take out some from friendly neighbors.
But Iron Ore.
But I have an invisible train. I win.
Do we need... Oh, we got a stacker now. Should I tumor more stacker? Is that something you guys want?
Where?
It's your favourite pastime, isn't it?
Yeah, that port.
South America.
Yeah. Have you checked Reddit Circle Jerk recently?
No.
You made Reddit Circle Jerk. Right?
Oh, really?
I did?
I joined the server. Before I started streaming, and that's what I found.
That's not me. I didn't do that.
I hold you fully accountable for all improvised stacker.
There is no stacker there. That's why there's an issue.
There is. Oh, there is now, yeah. And it still gets there, but...
Yeah.
And the copper one sort of bows around.
Chat's got a point. Exterm's monthly content video that he did, 2-3 days ago, promised he was coming back to this series.
Mm-hmm.
So is the new goal to finish this series before he gets back?
You got me in one. Well, it was... Did we not post in the admin thing?
Oh, it was 12 AM.
12 hours, yeah.
Yeah, my time. So that was like a long time ago. Like 10 hours ago.
Hello.
Hey, Zuri.
We traded you for stew, but now we get both.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So
That's stew for exterm.
Yeah, a stew for exterm. Yep.
I'm hungry.
Oh dear.
Just because we traded you doesn't mean you get to act like exterm.
No.
That's why we traded it.
Dude, you cannot be serious.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Someone swear really loud after getting hit by a train.
What are you doing and where?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Killing things?
I helped. With my invisible artillery train.
Our loading's not working, Will. Iron loading. It's only half.
Which one?
You know, the ones that were just done. Over in...
Remember
South
how
America.
Remember how a few minutes ago we said it wasn't going to work for some reason?
No, it's the train unloading.
Oh.
It could do with a 16-lane balancer on.
It could, yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Or we... No, I don't, the only problem is it's short on iron ore. If it was full, it wouldn't matter.
Just
I mean,
put a command on the trains. You know, wait 30 seconds. With that many stack inserters, if they're not full after 30 seconds, they can just bugger off.
Well, part of the problem, I mean, I'm not saying anything really, but our best iron outpost in South America that supplies iron ore to the boats, because it's our best because it's our newest, and has 2,500 in each box.
Has an artillery train parked in it?
Station, because there's an artillery boat thing in it. Station, which is holding up the iron ore into the boats, which is why they're not working.
I've only got 180 artillery shells to go. Patience. You know, you can come down here and build me a siding. I'd park in a siding, but...
Well, I'm just going to throw an idea out there. How about we, you know, build a siding?
I was... Did I just get a grenade thrown at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard that. I was going to go with a new idea. How about we just put a artillery wagon in every ore train?
You're asking for problems.
Oh!
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh!
No, you killed him!
And you killed the boats!
No, the boat lived. Only the
The boat lived, the wagon didn't.
Oh.
I thought they had a minimum range.
Yeah, there's more. He went and stole artillery shells from mine and put them in the other one.
The biggest brick possible, right?
See,
Yes.
with friends like this, who needs enemies? Okay, base. Give me some sort of plane, please. 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 Okay.
How did solid fuel get in?
We need to automate planes.
Do you blow up that many planes?
No, no. Occasionally I get artillery fired at me when I'm at map view trying to take out the neighbours. And it's always a long way back. And nobody's left a convenient plane in the base. Sheesh.
Stu got shot down in one earlier.
That belt's going the wrong way. That was my awesome, fast, super fast, invisible artillery train.
The trains
go.
Yeah. Where did
there.
you send it?
It's going back home, apparently.
Does it still have shells on it?
Yeah.
Manual. Crap, I don't have an artillery remote. Somebody with a remote fired all those biters on the west from the artillery train.
This is annoying. It's an odd number.
Oh, they're all gonna die. That train's gonna die.
Nah, just tell it to run afterwards. It's super fast. It'll get out there in no time. I'm stuck behind a boat.
Why didn't you take the other track?
Because I just grabbed the first track, forgetting there were actual boats on this track. They're just jealous of the abomination. Yeah, I agree. Everybody is jealous of my awesome, awesome train.
I might have to move this down a tile.
What are we moving?
Can you move it up a tile instead?
No. Looks like you can get rid of these substations.
Seems reasonable to me.
Technically, yeah, we can put the
Yeah, you
substation
can put
on
them
the
on the
side.
sides. like the one on the left-hand side boat at the stern is.
So many abominations in this map.
I'm just happy that the tumor stackers that I made at the beginning of the game are still here.
Nobody's retired them yet.
Nope.
Are you still with this moved up a tile?
I mean, we're not allowed to use landfill to fix the unloading from this train wagon, are we?
No.
No. Can we move the
Fix the
entire?
ships.
Can we move the entire thing up one train tile?
That sounds horrible.
I never said it wouldn't be.
Have bots will travel.
Morning, Oleg. Well, actually, be evening there. Yeah. Zuri's plane is full. It needs to be re-blueprinted because stuff went wrong.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So now we're just going to connect all this to that.
Oh, so we're not actually fixing it then? Comprende. I didn't bring any belt though, I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I was going to be killing biters.
Oh. Are the biters still alive?
Not where I went.
Somebody else has bots. It's alright, I can build from here. Yeah.
Some of this is going to be tricky.
Uh-huh.
I have every faith.
Hang on. That fades into that one. That fades into that one. That one fades into that one.
Damn it, run out of help. Can no longer help. There, you guys, you missed one.
Alright, somebody has belt and I'm just blueprinting. Oh, I made it to my station.
Why does the copper train have iron in it and solid fuel?
Yes.
Which copper train?
The copper train loading off the boats.
Yes.
That's all done, isn't it?
There's a lane missing somewhere.
Oh no.
There's
Well-
that substation, those and those.
Is anyone close over there to fix it or not really?
No. I
Not
just
anymore.
came from there.
Alright,
I
well,
think we're fine for a little bit anyway until someone's that direction because copper's completely backed up.
Pick
Like
up my
for the smelters and
train.
everything.
Find out where my corpse got left. Oh look, there's a black tar mark. Yep, that's my corpse. Thanks.
well,
It's this one we missed.
oh, well, that's easy to fix.
Crap.
Oh no. It was looking so neat.
What was? Too late.
Oh, this mess.
Oh dear.
It's working-ish.
Ish.
There's too
Hey,
much stuff on
iron
my
ore is
body.
being loaded.
Do you care if I try to fix this thing? I'm gonna try to fix this thing.
What thing is this thing?
This weird station that doesn't have enough room for boxes.
It works though, doesn't it?
Don't you don't want it more faster?
Yeah, we always want more
Right,
faster.
it goes through this, doesn't it?
That's the important inserter.
Yeah, it goes through that, yeah.
Yeah, it's because of landfill.
I don't need.
I think I can
move
blueprints.
we can move the station or something.
I can more faster.
Kind of working.
Done. Okay.
Because the bottom right thing
Oh, I
is
see.
a little janky.
It hasn't been. It needs to be fixed up for the two that are missing where the boat stop is.
Yeah. But it's still loading faster than it was, so it's one problem at a time. There's also these substations are not. Are you fixing remotely, JD? I feel like you are.
What am I fixing where?
Oh, someone was fixing something.
I fixed the left-hand side and the right-hand side. No, missed it underground. Done.
Wait there.
That was the
I had a
Zuri
plan.
was fixing things. Yep.
Well,
You had a plan, then Will got there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you shouldn't have left me unsupervised.
Okay. Why
There we
is
go.
the
That-
left-hand side of the balancer 50% throughput limited?
There's some belts missing somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where.
I can see a few. I just here I'll
Here.
blueprint.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Is that better?
That's
Yes.
better.
There we go.
Delicious iron ore.
Okay.
No, there's just the top. Is a
Top should
line
split into the two lanes into halves or something. Because currently it's just using one lane.
Yeah, because of where the station stop is, you load fully on the top, but it's still better than having nothing on the top.
Nope, I'm not taking a train. Trains are too slow. Plane.
Once the iron ore evens out as well, boats should load pretty much evenly. I think the back one has got a little bit more ore stored up in it.
So Muppet says you got 2 inputs into one splitter up there. Is it not all fixed? No, it looks to be all fixed.
That was an old error that I fixed a while ago.
Oh, well, there we go. Maybe the committee could just carry the ore. Yep. Do you know? I need a proper 16x16. Look, I would love to a proper 100% throughput 16x16, but we're using the Zuri one, which is throughput
Technically, it was
limited.
designed by. I need a better username.
The username.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's two Zuri 8x8 sort of merged together, all funny like. Is that the
Is that
correct
the username
definition?
one or the
Yeah.
blooper one?
No, it's a username one. From back in the Mega Base days, isn't it?
Yes.
Blooper did fix a few issues with the username one.
Okay.
Original credit to username. Though. Maintenance
Oh, yeah.
may or may not be performed by Blooper. Was it Blooper that went through and took advantage of the extended red underground belt range because it would have been set to 4 originally, and nowadays it doesn't even matter because belt thing. Because here
It took
this is
away redundant splitters.
because it's got undergrounds here. That's an old thing from trying to save belt entities, but it just don't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore.
That might be the one where I upgraded it. So yeah, that'll be the username one.
The bottom unloader is now faster. Kinda.
Alright. Stop. Out of this plane. Okay. Stop requesting so much belt, Shadow. Into that plane, because that plane you can actually fly. Because I'm determined to fix these super fast. Sure, we'll call them train tracks that we're using. Somebody went and put a
that's
nuclear
easy.
build or a steel build in wherever we were planning on beaching these train tracks.
We wasn't planning on beaching them at all, was we? They need to connect it.
No. If we beach them, we can use proper trains.
And I will X out of this game so fast.
Really? What
Is
about
it
what about for artillery?
Pick up your artillery wagons, put them down on the other side.
You can attach artillery wagons to boats.
Yeah, I know. They just go super,
But again,
super fast.
with the trains and the boats and the boats and the trains and
The trotes are awesome. Ask chat. Chat agrees.
We're all about the train boats and the boat trains last time.
That's alright. It's stuck in your unloader.
And the server not responding, and the
Yeah,
Getting
Mojo's having
worse.
all the internet funds.
The
It's 'cause
Factorio
I-
devs really don't like standardized belt builds. They really hate them actually. Or I
depends who
should
you
say
ask.
Coverix in particular.
What do you mean by standardized belt builds?
Anything blueprintable, I bet?
Oh, he likes blueprinting. He likes his Roboport blueprint.
Yeah, it depends on whether you're talking a pro bot dev or a pro belt dev, I guess.
Evidently, the pro belt devs win.
They're
Can't
the
we
one-
have?
Have you seen Kavorix play?
No.
Plays
No.
like it's version 9.
Oh, wow.
really. Might as well just landfill. Exactly. That was.
Zuri,
Oh,
did you stand too close to a boat?
No. Actually, a lag spike hit me, and I rubber banded back 5 seconds into train tracks in the middle of the base.
Oh, okay.
It strikes again.
Yes. And the funny thing is, it was the same train too.
The thing
Oh,
is,
it's that
like,
one train that's scoring all the kills.
It's killed 2 people today now. It got Stu
Yeah.
earlier.
Wait,
That
is
thing's
that-
a menace.
That train, is it the train track in the middle of the base? That
Yeah.
one?
Yes.
the one that's intended to kill Exterm.
And hasn't got
Everyone except
exterm
for
yet.
Exterm.
I made it more deadly, allowing the iron ore trains to take it, leaving the base.
The funny
Yeah.
thing is, I checked. I saw that was far enough away that I had like 10 seconds to cross, and I crossed.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
land.
what's
Was it?
happened to me, is that I walked across it and then suddenly I teleported back, jumped about, and then died.
That's the best part. When you get to teleport across and then, yeah, you can see it coming. You can see it coming. You can press all the buttons in the world. It doesn't help because you're stuck in a lag spike and you just...
The worst one is when you run across it, so you know you're safe, and then the spike hits you and it drags you back, and you're no, and then splat dead. It's like, but I was across, I was safe. Spam Master asks, why was it going through the base? To kill people.
Why not? It's a
Specifically
bus
Exterm.
where we have everything on the bus, including actually somewhere on the bus actually is train tracks on a belt somewhere.
It is
Right there.
random that track as well.
So
It's
you
not like
Might
every
as well have a
5
train.
minutes there's a train going through. It could be 5 minutes, could be 10 minutes.
I'm stuck behind a boat again.
Where the heck is my corpse?
Down in smelting. About halfway in, halfway up it.
Yeah.
That joke never gets old. Where's my asking where your own corpse is?
Yeah.
If only death markers was a thing.
There are mods.
There's a mod for that.
That's always the answer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we need boats to go faster.
No, you don't. You just need more boats.
No. I'm stuck behind a boat again.
Oh, you're on one.
No, I'm stuck behind it again. I want to.
Well,
It's on the slow boat. It's behind the slow boat.
I want
you
to
see,
beat
if
the
you'd have
horn.
you could have picked up that
Stop
artillery
that.
wagon,
Stop
put
that.
it in your pocket.
But then
fly a plane.
But then I couldn't carry the artillery shells.
Well, that's not my problem.
I want to yell at the boat.
Build the artillery shells over there.
That's the next step.
There's even a supply ship more or less set up to actually deliver stuff over there too.
Shh, it's
That's
fine.
a fantastic idea, Mojo. We should call it Supply Ship South America.
Yeah.
And look, it's got trains on it. That could be useful because you can't handcuff them from walking around items.
I handcuffed.
But you don't carry electric engines on you.
There's an artillery train right there. It's broken. It's missing artillery. Hey Stu.
And then we won't even start on the waterway track thing that leads to Madagascar.
That was Zuri, wasn't it?
Like you could argue that a steel bridge, would get you at the narrowest point, would get across that. Maybe, I don't know. Could you bridge from South Africa to Madagascar?
Oh, probably not.
What? Chat, how far is it?
Too
I
far.
reckon you could bridge it.
Like, if money's not a problem,
The only
could it
person,
be done?
the only person's name on it I see is Mojo.
Oh, it's a
Can
Mojo.
always be done.
Yeah, if money was an issue, you could probably bridge across the thickest part of the Pacific.
Aren't they doing it up in Norway? They're building them floating tunnels.
What?
Floating tunnels. It's going to be underwater, but because the fjords are so deep, they can't like mount them to the floor, so they're going to actually float them.
Oh, just have like sea floats and just suspend them underneath.
Suspending them underwater, yeah. Having it'd be like an upside down sort of
Mhm.
bridge. Think of the bridge being above the water, but
And
it's flipped
yeah.
the other way around, so it's underwater.
Yeah, you just have suspension cables from the flotation barge or whatever, and I guess that would be anchored to the floor by cable.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's,
That's ridiculous, but ingenious at the same time.
So we're really impressed that we've got 3 tunnels underneath Sydney Harbour. That's it. That is about as good as Australia gets. You know, we've got plenty of desert. If you want some desert, yeah.
There's that bridge that goes across the lake in south near New Orleans, isn't there? You can't actually see land at the other side. You can get to the middle of the bridge, and you look any direction. You can't see land.
That sounds like a
Oh,
horrible experience, and probably a really good setting for a horror movie.
I fixed a bunch of these, by the way, Mojo.
Midnight Paddy,
What's
I'm
up?
addicted. Time flies when I play. I'm afraid it's already too late for you.
There were some wires missing in some of these, so the stackers,
Ah.
the selection didn't work.
I never did it to copper. Having said that,
Noticed. But it was just iron that was done, and there was an error in the far right.
oh
one.
yeah,
See, Will, I found a new train.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to take a break, so I parked here so we can watch you die.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Right, I'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
I'd like to be able to move again. That'd be nice.
Are you
Your
lagging out?
internet's
Yeah.
that awesome, is it?
I don't know what's going on.
Is
I had a
Steam?
look. There's a lot of malformed packets coming through.
Oh, it's not Steam downloading a ton of stuff in your background or something
No.
crazy.
Nothing's downloading. It's just packet loss, packet errors.
Do we have expansion on?
No.
Okay.
You sure?
I think we do.
Yeah, it's off.
Okay. I was shooting over an area I thought was clear, and then found a biter base when I was done.
You missed.
No. There was no biters there to start with. No spawners. This artillery needs more artillery.
There's not even
Maybe
that
just
much.
loading pages is slow for me.
Where are we planning on going next? Because South America doesn't have that much iron ore.
We're going to clear out all the natives and then move on to the next continent. So, North America.
Oh, well, now they're enabled.
No, it says false.
That prints whether they are on or off. So there we go.
Yes.
It only shows it to you.
Oh.
Just the annoying part. I see those print, and then I'm like, well, why don't I see it?
Because the devs have awesome ideas on how these things should work.
Because lure, and lure is horrible.
Why do they still use the Lua then?
That was the choice made at the time. Gee, it's like if the biters came behind your laser turret wall there, and then ate a train.
Nah, it's fine. They might chew on the iron train. But that's his fault for parking all the way out there.
Do you need more lasers, JD?
No, I got heaps. No, I don't even need more artillery shells. I've still got 36.
If you go a bit further, the train.
That's a very big mass of biters coming in.
You want me to do this and slide my train forward so that stupid iron train can pull in. That seems unreasonable. It's fine. There's lots of lasers to shoot them.
It's fine as everything's being eaten at the same time.
Yeah, it's fine.
The whole world is on fire. It's fine.
It's fine.
Business is open as usual.
Yeah. It's your normal day in Australia. Everything wants to eat you. It's fine.
So does it get hot enough to melt your shoes if you walk outside in Australia?
Yes.
Probably does up there, doesn't down here.
Yes. There are days where if you walk in thongs, and these are the thongs that go on your feet, not the thongs that are used elsewhere in the world, that yes, you could walk
I don't even know
across...
how that became.
I don't
an
know either.
anti-thing.
But yeah. There are days where you can walk across the asphalt roads and have your thongs actually melt and stick and... Yeah.
Although, having said that, asphalt roads do melt here in summer.
Yeah, well, they don't melt so much here because they're made slightly different. We get a lot of white asphalt roads for some reason, probably because they absorb
you get
less
concrete.
heat. No, it's white asphalt. It's got agitate in it. White rocks, lots of white rocks.
Designed to reflect the heat.
Yeah.
And then it still melts anyways, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. There was years ago when I was much younger, around the corner from my parents' place, they put in a new road with this lovely stuff and car tires. It was brand new, experimental, and in the middle of summer, you could see a car drive down the road, and the tires would start melting into the road surface. It was awesome.
What?
Yeah.
Like as you're driving, the tires would just start melting?
Yeah. So you'd end up with two thick black lines of that's where cars go. That's where the tires go.
Also blinded by the light as well, because it was
Highly
reflecting
reflective.
off the...
Yeah, it was really nasty. And
Sounded like a horrible idea. I hope they did continue doing that.
oh no, they did it flat out for like a year everywhere, and then they discovered it was a bad idea.
How many?
Before they've done a small scale test first.
It was
Yeah,
a small scale.
That was
test.
the small scale test. I'm lucky. The particular city I live in is not big enough to be a capital city, but not small enough to be a town. So we get all the experimental stuff here. It's great fun.
At least you
You
get
can
new
get
things.
experimental internet.
No, well, we did, but they did that in the outer suburbs, not the inner suburbs, which means like new estates had brand new high-speed internet like 5 years before anybody else did. But the funny thing is they've got to bring the infrastructure, because that infrastructure has to go from those outer suburbs all the way through every telephone exchange into the middle of town. But they didn't bother hooking up any of the local people. Bye, Mojo.
Rest in peace, Mojo.
I think I'm in worm extermination duties right now.
Yeah, I've artilleried lots of the friends, but they need a final goodbye. And it's a good time to end an episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and maybe Mojo will be back in the next one. All right, bye.